What is going on, guys? So I am leaving the Jaguars Chiefs game right now. Looked a little bit early after Conley scored his touchdown, and the Jaguars got absolutely dominated. And really, the thing that lost us the game was the defense. You know, I don't even need to touch on the offense. Patrick Mahomes scored on every single drive he had up until the fourth quarter. I think he scored on like all but one drive, and then they put their backup Matt Moore in. And we couldn't just stop anybody. We were completely undisciplined. I mean, Jalen Ramsey, I looked like overran that first touchdown. They got the long one to Sammy Watkins. Then, I mean, Ronnie Harrison was out here getting, you know, dumb penalties, and he was just kind of flopping all over the place. Miles Jack got in a fight. He punched somebody and he got ejected. The guy that just got paid a big contract just a week ago, a guy that was announced as a captain just this week, he gets ejected. And I mean, the defense, the coverage was just bad, because honestly, the pass rush wasn't all that bad, but Mahomes is getting rid of it so quickly. And you saw guys like Travis Kelce and Sammy Watkins just running wide open. You know, these deep crosses were killing us that game. Just the leadership out there was just terrible, and the secondary did not show up. And then I don't even think we really got any true sacks besides like one kind of a strip sack on Mahomes, but we never played well. Then on the offensive side of the ball, man, Nick Foles, first quarter, you know, everyone talks about, oh, Nick Foles can't hold up for a whole 16-game schedule. Well, he couldn't even hold up for a quarter against the Jaguars. Not even a quarter. You know, he gets hit on a beautiful touchdown pass. I mean, it was one of the prettier touchdown passes I've seen the Jaguars have in the past several years. And it gets, you know, it took a big hit that play, literally, with Nick Foles injured, and looks like he went straight to the x-ray room. It sounds bad. I mean, I don't have any official diagnostic. I was sitting in 100-degree weather, so I wasn't really checking my Twitter that much about what was going on. But it looks bad. And, you know, I mean, Garner came in there. Garner was doing really good, man. He was incredibly efficient. I mean, he only had a few incompletions. I think he completed, like, you know, he was going for like 13 for 13 to start the game. And I was really impressed by Minshew, especially after a bad preseason. But hey, man, if he's in there with actual starters and, you know, got a better offensive line in there, I guess he's going to play good. DJ Chark had an incredible game. I mean, there are good bright spots out here. It's just, it's all overshadowed by a terrible defensive outing and a bunch of self-assessed penalties. You know, like, our offense would go out there and we'd get an immediate, like, holding call, and then we'd get backed up in, like, a, you know, all of a sudden it's like 1st and 20. You know what I mean? 2nd and 18. And it's like, we don't have a good enough offense to do that. We have very little room for error with our team, and it was just a huge issue. But I mean, there are a lot of positives. I mean, there really were. It's just the big negative was the defense. You know, some other positives were, like I said, DJ Chark. I mean, he had to have close to 200 yards this game, and he might even had more receiving yards this game than he had his whole entire, you know, 2018 season. You know, he had a couple. I think he had at least one touchdown. He had that one really long play. D.D. Westbrook got himself a touchdown. Chris Conley got himself a touchdown. Leonard Fournette ran all right, but he was kind of caused 2 turnovers. I mean, he had one fumble, which, you know, negated any kind of potential field goal we could have gotten. And he bobbled that one pass that was later intercepted. So, I mean, it was just not a complete team game. I mean, overall, the things that just killed us, absolutely killed us, was the defense. You know what I mean? You're not getting out the field and you do something stupid where you punch somebody, or, you know, you're throwing the ball at the ref or something like that, like Ronnie Harrison did. It's just self-assessed stuff, man. I mean, that kind of stuff drives me insane, because you can control that. You know what I mean? But whatever. Jaguars dropped their first one. I let that at a 2-minute warning. Usually I stay the whole entire game, but there wasn't much to watch out there, and it is hot as hell right now. I got to get back to Orlando for work tomorrow. But all right, guys, thank you for watching. Texans next week. Let's try to get to 1-1. Go Jags.